Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller and freelance photographer. Today we're going to head out to Fragrance Lake. Haven't done that hike. I got this Discover Pass. This pass here, which means you can get into parking at all the state parks. So you can go park there with that pass, and you can check out all the state parks. It's one of the benefits you get when you renew your tabs. You can add, I think, another $30 and pick up that pass, so you can hit up all the state parks. So in addition to my tours of the city, I'm going to start hitting some of these state parks, and today we're going to go to Fragrance Lake. So let's head on out and check it out. So we're here at Larrabee State Park. We had to make a little bathroom break, and then we're going to head over to Fragrance Lake. Look at this big stage they got here. You could put on quite a show at this park. So I don't know if we're going to walk down to the beach, but the beach is that way. We might just use the restroom and then head over to Fragrance Lake. So here's a look from the stage. Hello? There's a bit of an echo right here. You can just step right on stage, pretend you're a star. Here's the back of the stage. I'm not sure if they have events here, but it'd be a good little spot for it. It's kind of a cool mural inside here. As you can hear, it's a little echoey. Little fish, little nautical theme. Some waves, some daisies, that sort of thing. Little sunflower, sunshine right there. Shout out to Henry. Looks like Henry painted that. So we decided we're going to walk on down to the beach, give you guys a look at it since we're here. It's not too far of a walk down to this beach area from the bathroom area when you get here. So we thought we'd give it a look, give you guys a look at what it looks like on a nice beautiful day like today. There's a little peak down. We're going to be heading down that way. Here's a little lookout area. Give you guys a look at the view from this spot. So it looks like this is Chucknut, and across from it over the way is what we believe is Lummi Island over there. So you can see it all from this vantage point. Give you guys a look at this view. There's a tugboat out there in the middle of it all. So they have these beautiful reddish pink madrona trees down here. Kind of looks like the skin kind of fell off of them and showing itself to you. So if you guys are looking for a quiet hike, this isn't the one to take. There's a lot of people on this trail, a lot of people down on the beach. So here's a look at this beach area. They have the rock out there, some kayaks and whatnot. So as you can see, we made it to the waterfront here. Let's give you guys a look down here from the water. There it is. Beautiful.
But she's still like
she's a little hyper.
Yeah,
so
a little hype, yeah.
So we're here at Larrabee State Park, and what is your dog's name?
This is Fluffy.
Fluffy. And how old is Fluffy?
I think she just turned one.
Just turned one.
1 year old and 1 year and 1 month.
1 year and 1 month, and she's just out of the puppy stage, huh?
Yeah, but still kind of hyped, kind of energetic.
Still hyper and energetic. And how old is she? She's 1 year old. And what breed is she?
Oh, she's a golden retriever English cream.
Oh, a golden retriever. All right. Well, enjoy your day, Fluffy. Say hi to the people on YouTube. So there is some nice secluded areas if you want to get away from the people a little. It's a little rocky over here, but you can find a spot and get some peace and quiet out here as well. So if you want to go to the campgrounds, you take this hike up to the camp area. Big trees up here, they're gigantic. So here's the tunnel. So here's a look at the other side of this tunnel wall. Got some octopus. Flowers, more waves, a little seagull. A little love right there. All you beachgoers, they do have a little water station out here you can rinse off before you get to your car. So we're working our way back to the car. We're gonna head over to Fragrance Lake now. So here it is, the trailhead viewpoint, 0.9 miles, and Fragrance Lake is 1.9 miles. So we're probably gonna head up there and give you guys a look at it all. Here we go, we've entered the walk zone. Let's get this hike underway. If you can help these people out, let them know. Lost wedding ring, a blue sapphire. Call 509-699-0489 if found. So like the sign says, it's 1.9 miles up to the lake, but there's a little viewpoint that we're going to give you a look at about 0.9 up, so stay tuned. All right, well, I told you 1.9. This sign is saying 2 miles, so I don't know which sign to believe. We'll go with 2 miles. So we're here on the hike up to Fragrance Lake, and who do we have here?
Zeke!
Zeke?
Zeke, say hi.
This is Zeke, and how old is Zeke?
He's 9.
9 years old, and he made it all the way up, huh?
I know, he did. I'm proud of him.
And what breed is Zeke?
He's a Rottweiler mix.
Rottweiler mix. Well, enjoy your walk, Zeke. Get some rest.
Thanks.
Thank you. That was nice. I want to thank that owner. We got 2 dog clips already. We're less than a mile into this hike. So as you can see, there is a gradual incline here. We are climbing. It's slow, but you feel it. So we're making some progress climbing up this little hike. There's not much wildlife out here. A few little birds here and there, but not much other than that so far. We're here at Fragrance Lake, and what's your dog's name?
Lupin.
And how old is he?
She's a
she?
year and a half old.
A year and a half. It looks like purebred pit bull or mix?
We don't quite know.
Don't quite know.
She's like American Staffordshire Terrier, Bull Terrier.
Oh, terrier, okay.
Yeah.
She'd enjoyed it up there at the lake, did she?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your hike. Out of the left of my eye, I just saw a little squirrel escape, but I want to show you guys this. Those of you guys who know, watch the channel know I like these intricate root structures, and this is a cool one for sure. Kind of wrapped itself around this rock. Look at that. A couple trees here found their way. This one looks like it toppled over, but these other 2 are going strong. Looks like these 2 fell down. You can see the bottoms of them. There's one here facing one way. This one over here is facing the other way. Here's a better look at the other side of that rock. Just wrapped itself up in that rock. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So I'm always on the lookout for the biggest tree on the hike. That one might be in the running. Look at the size of that thing. Gigantic. It's been here for a while for sure. Look at this tree. Established ground, and it had a neighbor moving right next door. Yeah, not much room in between those 2. He's like, I'm going to take some of those nutrients and grow me up real tall like you. Here's one that got tired of living, cracked off right in the middle. Said, hey, I'm out of here. It didn't quite fall to the ground. Hanging in there a little bit longer. So Sonny had to hold that one up. It was ready to fall. Here it is. We were just wondering how much further we were having to hike to get to that viewpoint. It says 0.2 miles to the left here we can get to the viewpoint, and then 1.1 to the right, and we'll make it to the lake. So we're going to check out this viewpoint and give you guys a look. So if you guys are interested in taking this hike, there is a gradual incline. The trail is well maintained so that there's no issues really climbing it, but difficulty level, I would rate it probably a 3 out of 5. We're about a mile in and we haven't had any issues. There's a few little roots that pop up here and there, but pretty steady sailing along this trail. They clean it out nice and smooth, so no issues getting up here. A little look at what we're walking on. It's all compacted pretty good, marked clearly. You know exactly where you're going. Like I said, it's well maintained. You know, there's been a few trees here and there that have come down, but looks like somebody's out here trimming them up, getting them off the trail real quick. So everything's cleared up and ready for you to walk on it. So unlike hiking over there at Chuckanut State Park, this one is a little bit quieter. It's a beautiful day and we've only seen probably a handful of people on the trail so far. Pretty quiet out here. All right, I can see it through the trees. This viewpoint is on the horizon right around the corner here, so we'll give you a look at it in a second. So here's what you'll find. About 0.9 into this hike, you get a look at this viewpoint. Look at this view. This is what you come up here for. Look at this. Beautiful. So I'm right up to the fence right now. They have a little safety fence here. So I'll get you guys zoomed in out there, and Sonny's popping drinks behind me, tempting me, but we're going to give you a look at this view before we get into that. Look at that. This is what you come up here for. So we're drinking responsibly up here. Bubbly waters. Staying hydrated. This is a cherry blossom. I wouldn't recommend cherry blossom. There's better flavors out there. If you like drinking flowers, this is what you get. But if you want something better, check out the other flavors. But it goes down.
Why is your blog so negative?
Sunny says she likes cherry blossom, and I shouldn't be so negative. Come on, show them how good it is. I'll zoom out. Delish, right? Tastes like flower petals. She's the guzzler. She drinks the whole thing in one sip. Yeah, I just mentioned that. It is kind of quiet up here, peaceful. Good place to get up and get away from people. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those photos. Snapped a few for you. Now we're back on the trail. We're going to get up to that Fragrance Lake and give you guys a look at the lake. So let's head on out. So for those of you who didn't understand that, that was a combination of head on up and head on out. Let's do this. So here we are. We hiked that point 2 real quick. We're back to this sign. We got 1.1 miles to go. Then we're back at Fragrance Lake. Not back. We're there for the first time. We'll give you the first look at Fragrance Lake. So let's do it.
A rescue dog.
So we're here at Fragrance Lake, and this one is Shy. What is the name?
Maddie.
And is it a boy or girl? Maddie must be a girl, right?
Yes.
So Maddie's Shy, as you can see. Yeah, she's a rescue, so she's not sure what to think of me. How long have you had Maddie?
Well, since she was 6 months old.
6 months, and how old is she now?
She is, let's see, Maddie must be 3 years old now.
3 years old. She's still a little shy, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's all right, Maddie. You enjoying your hike here, Maddie? And
once she gets used to you, though,
she warms
she'd be
up
on your lap. Yeah.
Yeah. Did she enjoy the hike up there?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just kind of rediscovered her hiking. I didn't think she'd be into it, but she's very good.
She's about it. She likes those hikes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate you letting me get this little clip. Enjoy the rest of your hike, Maddie. Looks like this tree got a little fire at the bottom here. Just went up a little ways, not too far, but it got hit a little bit. Sunny thinks this is jade sticking out here. What do you guys think? Is that a little piece of jade sticking out there? Let me know in the comments. So if the maintenance crews are listening, this one should probably come down. Sticking up a little bit dangerous. Watch out for this one, people. Sunny saw this naked tree. She just had to hug it. Look at this rock. He got tired of his resting spot. He tried to escape. He jumped right out of there. He's like, I need a new space. Put me down the hill. Push me down the hill. So I think the difficulty level just went from 3 to 4. Just got a little steep here in this last mile. As you can see, the incline picks up here when you really start to feel it. You know what M. Night Shyamalan would say? Stay away from the red leaves. You got to bury those, right? Those are bad luck. So there was that one really steep area that I showed you guys, but after that it kind of gets gradual again. Still a steady incline, but just a gradual incline. Not too tough. So I haven't spotted a lot of fungus up here, but this one definitely has a few mushrooms growing on it. Look at those. One here, one on the side, and even some growing up in the top there. This one might be the biggest tree I've seen. Look at it. Look at the girth on the bottom of that. Gigantic, all the way around. Look at it from the other side. Got to be probably 10 feet wide. If you get tired, they do have these little benches out here quite regularly. They're kind of low to the ground, but they are out here if you want to get a little rest between hills. This one might be the biggest. As you can see, look at Sunny past that. She's about, what, 5'3", 5'4"? That thing is probably easily 12 feet wide. It does kind of go up at an angle, though. The other one was kind of more straight up. But that's a big one. Might be in the running for the biggest on the hike so far. You can see this one got a little, I don't know if it got hit by lightning or someone lit a little campfire under there, but it got a little fire on the inside trail side of it. Just runs right up, probably about 20 feet up, and then it kind of dies out. So it's got a little healing to do. So Sunny's been up here a few more times than me. She says this is kind of about 3/4 of the way up. There's a little gate here where you can get through with horses or whatnot. So we're getting through here, maneuvering our way, and we'll continue on up. Let's see what this sign has to say. Hikers only, no bikes, so no bikes past this point. Here we go, here's an update. 0.2 miles to the lake. So a little bit further than 3/4 of the way, and 1.8 on the way back. So it's a 2 miler, so we're 0.2 away from getting a look at that lake. So let's make our way onto that lake and get a look. So once you pass that sign, there is a nice little gradual downhill that feels pretty nice as we make our way point 2 to the lake. So we're just taking a little cruise down this hill. It feels pretty good. Small enough, there's a little house here for you. A little house, you could get a little nap under there, a little cool little nap with the spiders and whatnot. Look at this. It's got a little air conditioning holes. You can get in from both sides. Look at that. Dual purpose. So we're approaching the lake. As you get up here, you do hear some birds kind of leading the way. It's a little noisier toward this lake. They're a little bit more active. They're pretty quick, so haven't got a photo of them, but I did just spot a gigantic mushroom. Let me give you guys a look at it. We got some little mushrooms here, but let's head on up and show you that big mushroom. Right off of the trail, about 10-15 feet, but look at that thing. Gigantic. It's probably 2 feet wide by 1.5 feet tall. Big mushroom right out here on this tree. So here it is, Fragrance Lake Loop. Fragrance Lake Loop. Let's say that 3 times fast. You can either go this way across the bridge as part of the loop, or the other way, which I think Sunny just went. She just left me. I didn't quite see where she went, but I think we're going to go this way. So there was a big family at the first look at the lake, but here's a look at it as we walk on by. We're going to find a good look at it to give you a better view of this. Have a nice bridge here you can go across, keep on the trail. There's a big loop that goes all the way around the lake. So they got more of these bridges that kind of go over these little valleys. It's not any water coming through here, but they got a nice bridge to walk across. So far all the lakefront spots have been taken. People have been occupying them, but we think we found one here that's unoccupied we can walk out to and give you a first look at this lake. Let's take a look at it here. Got some lily pads here on the left. Look at that. They say it's fragrant up here, but I'm not smelling much. So maybe that name is a false moniker.
On the other side, we'll get some sunshine.
So we're going to take a rest here, get a little bite to eat, have some water, prepare to make our way around the lake, show you some more of this beautiful hike. So we just spotted a little squirrel here having a little mushroom snack. Snacking on this little mushroom. I was a little too slow to get a shot of him. He escaped this way somewhere, off into the brush. But as you can see, he got a decent amount of that mushroom. Had a nice little snack. I'll give you guys another look at the lake here. We're gonna have another little snack, but this is kind of a nice picturesque little reflection of the trees and the lake and the water here.
Put your Instagram handle on a card.
Yeah, I need to upgrade. So we got this log here.
What up?
Kyle's gonna walk out there and brave this log. He's gonna go for a little swim, get a little dip in this Fragrance Lake.
Yes, sir.
So he said we could put him on camera and see if he falls in, if he can make it.
Let's go. Oh, this is gorgeous.
Look at that balance. He's got good balance out there.
It's a big tree.
Is it bouncy? Got a little give to it? No.
It's pretty sound.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand right here. This is my safe spot.
You're actually good, I promise. The more you go, it's not even difficult.
Oh God, Sonny's getting brave. Sonny's getting brave. So they're gonna go off and Kyle's gonna jump in. Sonny's probably gonna supervise. So Kyle's in the drink. He made the dive in. Feels good?
Oh, it feels amazing. Oh,
Nice cool off out here at Fragrance Lake. Taking
yes, sir.
Taking full advantage of that lake. So they got a nice bench up here. Appreciation of Terry Lamp. With gratitude for your leadership in WTA trail maintenance work at Larrabee State Park. This one is for Terry.
Sunny, do you want to go in front of me?
No?
Oh, okay. I might just hang on to the log and just pull myself up and back.
Right here, I use both these two logs because it's clear on this side. You can use both hands.
Ready, set, go.
It's your turn, Sandy.
How is it?
It's nice.
Such a liar.
Goodness.
wonderful.
I'm just worried that there's like a stick or something you can't see.
There's no stick.
You want me to swim out through there?
I mean, you guys obviously made it, but
We can do some inspecting.
So I'm about 6 feet tall. You should be. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything. I don't think so. If you dive right in here, it should be all right.
Just don't dive too high. Just stay top. You'll be good.
shallow
I might
dive.
just do a cannonball.
Cannonball then.
Yeah,
Get
cannonball
the
would be good.
diving.
You up.
Okay.
I think you're good.
Oh yeah! Oh, this is so nice. You're missing out. It is so nice.
Doesn't it feel good?
Bill,
Yeah.
Oh,
you're missing out.
Okay, I'm gonna get out and dive this time.
Yeah, I had to get in after doing that hike I just did. I was like, this is way more than I needed.
Okay.
It's warmer out
Okay.
Just gotta
Isn't
get.
it?
Just gotta.
It's in the shade. It's not cold.
The top of the water feels so good.
If it feels good, then it must be.
Okay.
Really deep you go.
Okay, my email address is. You can email me my video. That felt so good.
Are you recording the whole thing? You can stop it.
That's part of the entertainment.
Is this gold? This is good footage. Did you tell me?
Record there.
Alright.
1, mark, set, go.
How was that?
That was good.
It's good.
Almost Olympic quality.
What?
Almost Olympic quality.
Oh yeah. So we're out of the lake. We're back on the trail. I want to thank Kyle and Sandy for jumping in that lake with me, getting cool off up here at Fragrance Lake. We're refreshed, ready to tackle this trail, or hit the rest of this trail around the lake, get this loop, and then head on back to the car. Look at this gigantic boulder. Sonny says that would be good for a shelter out here. You get lost, you just hunker down right under there. Look at this front-facing rock here, all the way up. Gigantic cliff rock here. So we're finishing up the loop around Fragrance Lake. This is the initial bridge that we ran into and we made our way here. The sign is up here, so we finished the loop and we're gonna head on down the trail. Finish this hike up right. Here's another one in contention for the biggest tree in the hike. What do you guys think? This one's probably about 10 feet wide. So there it was, Fragrance Lake. We're leaving there and we got 1.8 miles to go till we reach the bottom. Good news is it's all downhill from here, so let's go. This will be a quick hike back. So we started today's hike around 2:30 and it's about 5 o'clock now. We did stop for snacks and have a little sandwich and go for a little swim, so there was a little bit of time in between there, but we're about halfway down now. Heading on down the trail, so we should be back to the car soon. So we made it back to this viewpoint. Sonny wants to go take one more look at that view before we head on down. So we're gonna head over there at point 2 and give you guys another look. So we're back to this tree with this awesome root system. Give you guys a look at this angle and we're going to show you the other side as well. I don't think I showed you this side last time. Just has that rock under there and these two trees kind of grabbing hold of it. Let me give you a look around it. I showed you this back side, but we'll walk around again, give you another look before we head on and finish this hike. Oops, just broke a little branch. But here's that other side, this big root just going off it to the ground. And then same thing on this side, across the top here. And this root just grabbing hold, seeking that ground. Pretty cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those photos of that little root system. Got a few nice ones that I like, so thought I'd show that to you in a little bit more detail as we head on down toward the trailhead. So So it's about 5:30 right now. You can feel a nice breeze coming off the waterway. Nice breeze as you head on down this trail toward the bottom. Still have some interesting light coming through here. It's pretty dark for the most part, a lot of shadows, but there's some glimmers of bright light coming through here. If you listen really carefully, you can hear some of these old trees creaking a little bit. As that wind hits them, they're kind of creaking, making, there it is, a little creak, a little creak. So we're approaching the bottom of the trail here. I wanted to thank Kyle for all the information on all the new hikes that we could take up there. Hopefully he'll be in contact with me and we can go on some of those hikes together. It was nice jumping in the water with you. I also want to thank Sandy and Bill. Sandy was kind of up there and encouraged me to jump in the water with her, so we got in that water with Kyle and cooled off a little. Made it nice to stay cool on the way back down. So thanks for jumping in there and encouraging me, Sandy. Hopefully you had a good time in that water. Here we are, we made it back to the main trailhead. We're gonna head on down to the car. So we're right on the trail that you can ride your bike from the city into Larrabee. But we're gonna call this a shoot. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the adventure we had today. Got up there on Fragrance Lake, took a dive in the lake, met some nice folks, a couple trail dogs. But we'll catch you on the next adventure. Thanks for watching. Bye. So here's one last look at the statistics of this hike. They have it here on the map. It's a little shiny. You might have a bit of reflection, so listen up. It's 4.6 miles round trip, 5 miles round trip including the lookout. So we did do that lookout. So we did a full 5 miles today. Elevation gain is 950 feet. No bikes allowed, no horses allowed. Dogs must be on leash. Fishing allowed with fishing license. No camping and no fires. So there it is. There's a look at the map. You'll see this all here at the main sign up here when you get to the trailhead. So a total of 5 miles round trip today. We did it. So if you don't have a Discover Pass, they're asking $10 a day for parking out here. But you just put it in this little pay area and you're all set.